You can't even tell he's mentally ill. Not even a little bit. All right, your next comedian coming to stage. Start clapping. Start clapping. Start clapping. Give it up for Sonja Hansen.
Thank you. My dad is in the first row, so let's try to ignore him as much as possible. Just like in high school. This is my first time here. So, New Year's is over. What's next for us? Valentine's Day. And I know it's a little early to say, but I'm already thinking of the ceremonies of love that I have privy to been witness to. The best wedding that I ever went to was a wedding. And I'm saying a wedding like a spider web. A wedding is the holy matrimony between two people. A wedding is so much better. It is the blending of two families. Now, stay with me. I was 8 or 9 when I went to my first wedding. It was where you would expect, the redwood forest of Santa Cruz. And it can best be compared to Woodstock. It was 3 days long, lots of Joan Baez being played, and everybody was there was so smoked out that they don't really remember what happened too much. It can best be divided into 3 themes for the 3 different days. Day 1, I'll say exploration of the soul. I was there with my cousins. We were gallivanting through the forest, frolicking, and we come across this man with a beard in the woods. And on his arm is a banana slug, and he introduces it as his date. And we didn't think much of it. In fact, the slug actually caught the garter at the end of the wedding. As far as I'm aware, they're still a very happy couple with 15 sluglets. We continue on with the day. A sauna had been set up. My cousin went in there. My aunt and her boyfriend Leroy followed him in. My aunt and Leroy were naked. My cousin comes running out, and he informs us that Leroy, well, he's all beans and no Frank. All beans, no Frank. And we didn't press with questions too much after that, but he was not the same little boy that we once knew. That was day 1. Day 2, that was more curiosity through arts, I'd say. We went into this one tent at one point, and there was a zoetrope in the middle of the floor. A zoetrope, it's like one of those little old-timey spinny things where it plays you a little movie, you watch it spin around faster and faster. So we went in there for what we thought were a couple minutes. And when we came out, the tables were all packed up, we couldn't find our parents anywhere, and it was nightfall. Don't know much about that, but ever since I've seen the zoetrope, not the same girl. That day I also gave the wedding toast, and it should be noted that I did not know Shannon nor Ross until I had attended the wedding. I was just the niece of the best friend. However, I had begged for the microphone and wanted to be showered with attention so much until they let me have it. Day 3, that was the denouement, the climax. At least it was climactic for the rest of us. I'm not sure if Leroy can climax, just like Frank, you know. That was the day when we traveled 3 bonfires. We all gathered around as 2 families, about to become one. We linked hands, and we all said our hopes, dreams, and expectations for the marriage. And obviously I had a lot to say. I was very chatty. And then finally we get to a big bonfire in the middle of the woods, and Shannon and Ross officially get married. It was very lovely. It was a nice 3 days, life-changing. But the reason why I bring up these stories is I'm dating now, I'm meeting people, and I'm curious, at what point do you tell your partners about the weddings that you've been involved in as a child? When do you tell them about the marriages that you have participated in? Food for thought. Thank you very much.